Today, Australia is a land of vibrant cities and global connections, but in the 1800s, it was a remote, untamed continent at the edge of the known world. For the British, it was a grand experiment, a penal colony on the far side of the globe. For those sent here, and those already here, it was a test of survival. Imagine a world without electricity, roads, or modern medicine. Isolation shaped the early mindset, forging self-reliance and a sense of being utterly alone. The first arrivals were prisoners, followed by soldiers, administrators, and eventually free settlers, each group bringing their own hopes and fears. Together, they faced the monumental task of building a society from scratch, adapting to a harsh and unfamiliar land. Australia was a paradox, a jail, yet a place of potential freedom, a dumping ground, yet a land of new beginnings. This tension between hardship and hope, discipline and defiance, lies at the heart of the colonial story. To understand this era, we must step into the shoes of those who lived it, feeling the weight of their struggle and the vastness of the land. Their journey laid the foundations for a nation both echoing Britain and becoming something entirely new. This is the story of how modern Australia began. The colony's backbone was convict labour. Men, women and children sent for minor crimes, built roads, bridges and sandstone buildings that still stand today. Life for convicts was harsh, long days of labour, meagre rations and constant discipline. Yet some earned freedom and became vital to the colony's growth. A strict social hierarchy emerged, governors and officers at the top, free settlers below, emancipated convicts striving for respect and serving convicts at the bottom. Tensions simmered between those wanting to replicate Britain's rigid society and those seeking a fresh start. All faced the challenges of drought, flood and isolation, learning to adapt to the land's demands. Communities formed out of necessity, helping each other survive and celebrating small victories. In these struggles, a distinct Australian character began to emerge, resilient, resourceful and determined. The colony was built on hardship, but also on hope for a better future. These early years forged the spirit that would define Australia. The 1850s gold rush changed everything. News of gold drew people from across the world, swelling the population and transforming the economy. Makeshift towns sprang up overnight, filled with hopeful prospectors from every continent. Life on the goldfields was tough, backbreaking work, uncertain rewards, and a chaotic mix of cultures. Yet, the gold rush fostered a more egalitarian society where luck and hard work mattered more than background. The influx of people forced rapid development. Roads, railways, and telegraphs connected the colonies. Melbourne grew into a grand city, funded by gold. The goldfields bred a spirit of mateship and a push for democratic rights, culminating in the Eureka Stockade. This era accelerated Australia's transformation from penal colony to a vibrant, diverse nation. The gold rush left a legacy of opportunity, independence, and a new national identity. Colonial expansion came at a devastating cost to Australia's first peoples, whose ancient cultures and lands were disrupted and dispossessed. Settlers occupied waterholes and sacred sites, displacing Indigenous communities and introducing deadly diseases. Despite immense loss, Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples showed remarkable resilience and resistance. The legacy of colonisation is complex. Stories of endurance and nation-building exist alongside stories of invasion and loss. The gold rush and convict era shaped ideals of mateship and democracy, but the impact on Indigenous Australians cannot be ignored. Australia's history is two intertwined narratives, one of settlement, one of dispossession. Understanding the 1800s means holding both stories, recognising resilience and acknowledging profound loss. Only by reflecting on this shared past can Australia move toward a more inclusive future.